Hello again. So to continue from the previous video, now we will see the various types of vehicles that are available in the world where zonal architecture is being used. The first and foremost car I must say is Tesla. This must get the credit for pioneering in zonal architecture. All right, this Model 3 were released way back in 2017, Model Y released in 2020, Cybertruck 2023. All these use zonal architecture, and the key features are 3 to 4 physical zones, left, right, front, rear, and centralized HPCs. Okay, these centralized HPCs are used for autopilot, infotainment, and vehicle control. Now, this also uses the communication protocol Ethernet backbone plus time sensitive networking for real time communication. And Tesla proudly boasts or brags that it has achieved 70% reduction in wiring versus Model S and X, where distributed architecture is used. So compared to Model S and Model X, this Model 3, Model Y and Cybertruck, they have achieved 70% reduction in wiring, which is a phenomenal saving in the cost and also in the complexity. Now next comes Rivian. Rivian is also a very important OEM in America, and it is using in models like R1T, R1S, which is electric electric pickup and electric SUV. And the key features is the zonal controllers with Ethernet. It also has centralized compute NVIDIA drive for ADAS and over the air updates enabled by zonal design. All right, so Rivian is also using zonal architecture. Now to proceed further, Volvo Polestar, which are a part of the Geely group, in the models Volvo EX90 released in 2024, Polestar 3 released in 2024. You can see the pictures here. This is Volvo EX90 and this is the Polestar, and key features include zonal architecture with NVIDIA drive Thor as central compute. So it is using NVIDIA drive as the HPC or the high performance computer, and this also is TSN enabled Ethernet backbone, and it also has redundant power communication for safety. So this is also affecting the power and communication in a safe manner. Now coming to BMW, the models like Neue Klasse EVs 2025 onwards, example iX3, iNext. So as these are also they are going to be released in the market shortly, and these are also using zonal architectures. Okay, so the key features are mixed zonal domain architecture, centralized high performance computer, which is Qualcomm Snapdragon, and Ethernet IP based communication. Okay, Ethernet IP based communication is also a key feature of the BMW. Now again, companies like Ford, where Mustaq Mach-E is having a partial zonal approach, F-150 Lightning is zonal power distribution, and next gen EVs is full zonal. Okay, now coming to the key features, hybrid domain zonal transition, Ethernet for ADAS infotainment. Okay, so these are the two features that are prevalent in Ford. As you can see, many OEMs are drastically moving towards Ethernet. Ethernet is the most in demand communication protocol. Now coming to the General Motors, it is used in models like Cadillac Lyriq, Chevrolet Silverado, and 2025 Ultium based EVs. So these are the brand names that are being released by the General Motors. And now when it comes to key features, zonal controllers like VIP or vehicle intelligence platform or VOTA focused architecture. Okay, so the VOTA focused architecture is the one which is used by General Motors, and this General Motors is spearheading this VOTA focused architecture. You can see the pictures in the pictures which I pasted here, and as you can see, all the vehicles are really beautiful. At least for me, in my eyes, all the vehicles are really beautiful. Now when it comes to Hyundai Kia Genesis, next is Hyundai Kia Genesis. As you can see, this is electrical car, EV car, and models like Hyundai Ioniq 5 or 6 or Kia EV6 or Genesis GV60. These are the vehicles which are using the central platform. the central zonal architecture platform. And the key features include partial zonal integration. And I mean, partial zonal means it has a bit of domain consolidation also. It is not totally what you call the vehicle is not totally architecture is not totally based on the physical positioning. Okay, now again, this is using the Ethernet backbone, and future adopt models may adopt the full zonal. Now again, Lucid Motors, which is a very recently released OEM, and it is using in models like Lucid Air, Lucid Gravity. These are the models which are using zonal architecture. Now the key features are centralized compute, which is using a NVIDIA Drive HPC, and again Ethernet based network, likely to be TSN ready, time sensitive networking ready. Now last but not the least, one more OEM which is rapidly making waves in the automotive market is BYD. Okay, this is a Chinese OEM, and models like BYD Seal and Yangwang U8. Now a special mention about BYD, this is actually threatening the monopoly of Tesla in the EV market. Okay, since the Tesla came into existence, Tesla almost ruled the EV market. But this Chinese OEM BYD is strongly, rapidly, and drastically threatening the hegemony of the Tesla in the world. Okay, even in India, this is becoming a fastly in-demand vehicle. Now coming to key features, domain consolidation, high-speed Ethernet. Again, the communication protocol is high-speed Ethernet. And one more vehicle, which is one more OEM, which is of late making entry into the automotive market is Neo. This is not exactly very popular as of now, but well, we never know, maybe in future it may become popular. It is using models like ET7, ET5, ES7. Now this has the key features like centralized ADAS compute, again NVIDIA Orin HPC, and next is Ethernet backbone. So these are all the vehicles that are prevalent in the market, which are using the zonal control architecture. So as you can see, many state-of-art vehicles are using the central or zonal architecture, and zonal architecture is drastically replacing the domain-based architecture. In the next video, I will clearly explain to you how these various architectures are impacting the ADAS functionalities. That will be very interesting. So keep your eyes and ears open. Thank you.